Na, Freunde, seht ihr auch das, was ich sehe? Wir haben vor ein paar Stunden es geschafft, das normale Ending zu erzielen und die alle der 4 Character Endings. Sayoris Ende, Natsukis Ende, Yuris Ende und Monikas Ende. Natürlich dann halt, wie gesagt, noch das normale Ende. So, uns fehlen jetzt noch 2 Endings. Und ich werde eins davon jetzt holen. Was? Wovon sprichst du da? Das werdet ihr gleich ganz genau sehen, wovon ich spreche. Yes, delete my data. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience. Play this game. For content warnings, please visit the email warning, blah blah blah. Playing Doki Doki Literatur Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. You consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Ich bin 13 Jahre alt. Ich agree. Und damit begrüße ich euch wieder zu unserem Lieblingsgame. Doki Doki Literatur Club oder Literatur Club. Keine Ahnung, wie ich das Ding ausspreche, weil ich habe keine scheiß Aussprache. So. Ich habe irgendwie aus irgendeinem Grund mehr Platz auf meinem Bildschirm. Liegt vielleicht dran, weil das... Egal. So. Dafür werde ich trotzdem erstmal Aufnahmen hier öffnen, damit wir nämlich unser Ende holen können. Denn das ist das Secret Ende. Denn das Secret Ende ist... Monika den Papierkorb zu bringen. So. Und das ist tatsächlich das kürzeste aller Endings, weswegen ich das jetzt mache. Weswegen wir ein neues Game erstellen. Please enter your name. Okay, und wir starten direkt. What? This? What is this? Oh no, no, this can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. Ich habe gesagt, das ist das kürzeste Ende und wir müssen das Game nochmal öffnen. End. Ja, Leute, das ist das Secret Ende. Wir werden allerdings hier für 10 Minuten sitzen bleiben müssen. Ist im neuen Ordner. Im neuen Ordner sind immer noch die Sachen, die wir haben. Ja. So, und ich gebe euch mal die ganze Scheiße hier zum Anschauen, während ich nämlich nochmal nach was gucken muss. Ich habe nämlich einen neuen Channel erstellt. Extra für euch oder extra für die Leute, die die VODs sehen wollen. Die nochmal Bock haben, diesen Stream im Nachhinein nochmal zu gucken. Der Channel heißt Justinos Live. Und da werde ich jetzt immer alle VODs reinladen. Wir werden wirklich 10 Minuten brauchen, weil in 10 Minuten noch etwas passiert und dann werden wir das Game nochmal komplett deinstallieren müssen. Und neu installieren müssen. So, das ist sozusagen das kürzeste Ende. Das ist auch das Secret-Ende. Aber wir holen jetzt mal unseren Stift wieder raus und streichen das Secret-Ende durch. So. Wir werden das Spiel jetzt noch zweimal durchspielen. Warum zweimal? Ganz einfach. Mir wurde gesagt, dass wir, dass man ein Easter Egg freischalten kann. Indem man einfach ja, Monikas Datei sozusagen einfach nur rausholt, nicht löscht, dann einfach wieder hinzufügt in in Akt 4 dann. Dort, wo Sayori dann uns auch für immer bei sich haben möchte. Und ja, ich dachte mir so, hey, das dauert vielleicht nur ein paar Sekunden. Sollte nicht lange dauern. Warum? Weil ich das ganze Game natürlich nicht nochmal auf normal durchspiele. Ich werde das Game jetzt nochmal durchspielen, was wahrscheinlich auch wieder einige Parts, vielleicht wieder so 2, 3 Parts dauern wird, weil auch ich bin für die nächsten Tage erstmal nicht da. Weil ich eine Klassenfahrt habe und ich natürlich auf meiner Klassenfahrt kein ja, was soll ich sagen, kein PC habe. Deswegen das ist halt jetzt einfach, wir sitzen jetzt für 10 Minuten rum und schauen auf Sayoris hängender Leiche. Ja, das Spiel hat euch auch selbst gewarnt nochmal. Ich habe euch auch gewarnt. Ja. Wir warten jetzt wirklich tatsächlich hier einfach. Ey, es wird nicht viel passieren. Es wird nichts Krasses passieren. Aber ich will jetzt so lange warten, sozusagen, bis es passiert. Das heißt wirklich 10 Minuten auf diese Leiche gucken. So, in der Zeit lade ich gleichzeitig die ersten 3 Parts hoch auf den Justinos Live-Channel. Weil ja, weil ich Bock drauf habe. Auch das mit den 2 Streams pro Tag wird nicht für immer bleiben. Denn das ist jetzt halt für die Tage gewesen, weil es Wochenende war. Und ich halt Zeit hatte. In der Woche wird es natürlich nur ein Stream pro Tag sein. Ich habe keine Ahnung, worüber ich sprechen soll, weil ja, ich halt keine Ahnung habe. Ich kann das schon die Files wieder löschen, schließen. Da 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 da. Dauki, dauki. Oh, so jetzt erst das so. Oh nee, das ist nur bei mir so. Ach so, okay. Wunderschöner Stream auf jeden Fall. Ich habe keine Ahnung, worüber ich sprechen soll. Wir warten hier wirklich nur 10 Minuten, bis etwas passiert. Bei mir ist, auch wirklich auf meinem Screen ist Sayori redacted. Und ich habe keine Ahnung wieso. Aus irgendeinem Grund ist es so. Oh, es tut mir leid für die Leute, die zu viel erwartet haben. Also, die ersten 10 Minuten des Streams waren langweilig. Warum ist meine Sayori redacted? Oh, eure jetzt auch. Jetzt ist er nicht mal redacted. Alles klar, ich habe keine Ahnung warum. Oh, 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 oh. 10 Minuten sind vorbei. Now everyone can be happy. Und tatsächlich ist das, worauf wir gewartet haben, auf Text, der erscheint. Ich weiß nicht, ob was passiert, wenn wir länger warten. Ich weiß bloß, dass das passiert. Und jetzt mal, wenn wir es dann öffnen, kriegen wir dieses Bild. So, wir warten noch 2 Minuten. und schauen, ob noch was passiert. Oder ob es das war's. Wenn es das war's, dann werde ich natürlich das Spiel deinstallieren. Und ja. Ihr kriegt dann natürlich auch euren wohlverdienten, vernünftigen Stream. So in der Zeit jedoch. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. So, YouTube-Video wird dann hochgeladen. Okay, es passiert also nichts mehr. Okay, das heißt... Anhalten. Das Game wird angehalten. Verwalten, deinstallieren. Und neu installieren. So. Und hey, jetzt können wir vielleicht vernünftig spielen. So, ich mache es so, wie ich es verstanden habe. Smare jedoch nochmal nachzulesen. Ich werde nicht das Ending selbst googeln. Good Ending Guide DDLC. So, ich glaube, ich habe eine Mücke getötet. Geil. Okay. Okay, die Doki Doki ist fertig. First play, finish a series route before taking. Yes, delete my data. Okay, also wir müssen die alle okay. Wir müssen Sayoris Route machen. Da machen wir Yuris Route. Da müssen wir nochmal Natsukis Route machen. Und okay, und dann okay, also tatsächlich ist ganz einfach. I agree. So, und jetzt, Leute. Jetzt aber. Ich muss noch mal kurz die Game-Files neu öffnen. So. Jungs, Mädchen, alle, die hier sind. Endlich können wir richtig spielen. So, ich habe durchgelesen, was wir machen müssen. Und ich werde einfach durch den Anfang durchbreezen. Und wir nennen uns natürlich Justin. Hey. So, ich habe nämlich keinen Bock, den Anfang nochmal durchzulesen. Ich werde durch Natsukis Route skippen. Ich werde durch Natsukis Route nur skippen. Und durch den Anfang werde ich es skippen. Das war alles, was ich skippen werde. Und ja. Es ist halt... Denn der Anfang, den kenne ich schon, deswegen... Skippen wir einfach durch. Ich habe eine Art Autoklicker, deswegen werde ich kurz hier durchskippen. Oh. Okay. Wir saven hier. Okay. 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 Eine Sache will ich noch mal kurz nachlesen. Okay, ich will nur gucken, ob ich... Okay. Ich weiß, wann nicht. So. Na schön. Ist das nicht schwer? Ist tatsächlich möglich. Ich glaube... Es ist egal, wie ich Reihenfolge ich das mache. Soll ich die Reihenfolge so machen, wie sie es wollen. Okay, wir starten einfach mit Sayori. Okay. Auch da hole ich mir eine Liste raus, denn ich will das als perfekt machen. Denn ich... Das werden wir safe nicht. Sayori Poem Words. Und... Ja, wir brauchen ja nur... So. Amazing ist ein für sie. Flower. Ja, Flower. Disown. Oh. Uncontrollable. Melody. Misfortune. Playground. 9. Childhood. Lazy. Ist bei dir lazy. Boah, das wird mich so nerven. Lazy. Pleasure. Nein. Smile. Du hast bestimmt Smile. Shopping. Aura. Nein. Raincloud. Das kann ich mir bei dir vorstellen, wie du es auch gesagt hast. Mit CDFG, ja, Raincloud, ja. Ah, ich muss halt noch nie was für sie machen. Silly. Das ist silly? Silly, ja. Uncanny. Raindrops. None. Wrath. Inferno. Ne. Warm. Boah. Valentine. Intellectual. Damn, das wird so. Boah, warum dauert das lange? Skipping. Disoriented. Oh, depression. Valentine ist nicht. Headphones. Universe. Skipping. Cute. Unending. Oh ja, Inside gibt's noch. Wahrscheinlich also das ist. Nee, wait a minute. Intellectual. Aber wir haben kein I hier. Das heißt es nicht. Kawaii ist auch nicht für sie. Das ist nämlich für Natsuki. J. Nee. Valentine ist auch nicht. Inside ist kein I. Disoriented. Then start date. Nee. Headphones. Universe? Nein. Skipping? Sand Scars? James the listings on this box question. Cute? Unending. Disoriented. Was sollte ich machen? Da war nichts für sie. Ich hab geguckt. Ich hab jedes eins durchgeguckt. Defeat. Ey, du warst safe. Defeat. Hair. Oh. Tears. Judgment. Color. Ja, das ist das, ne? Ja. Pure. Broken. Oh, du bist broken. Du bist broken. Shame. Friends, say friends. Puff. Komm, das Puff sein. Oh. Really, that's a wonderful, calm, cheer. Unrestrained disaster. Disaster. Nö. Contamination. Destiny. Wonderful. Du bist safe on Games. Nee. Erfolg klingt. Was ist das überhaupt? Passion. Jump. Du bist Jump, ne? Du bist Joy. Tester. Wie ich das hasse, wirklich, dass du dies machen. Twirl. Mouth. Jump. Heaven set. Charm. After image. Adventure. Okay, wir haben das erste geschafft. Hi again, Justin. Glad to see you. Didn't run away from the saddle. So, wir wären hier nix. Ja, das ist nämlich einfach dasselbe. Es ist einfach nur dasselbe. Wir werden heute doch wahrscheinlich das schaffen. Weil ich werde das meiste skippen. Was? Oh, wait a fucking minute. Aha, weil wir für sie geschrieben haben. Gehen wir natürlich zu ihr. Oh ja, okay, it looks like no one wants to be bored today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We are probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature is all about. Nobody cares. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing them to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever. Nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get the people to show up in the first place, you know? Okay, ich habe es vergessen, es war natürlich das Gewinn. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault to sleep like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? We're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you are in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance on my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. So viel neuer Text, den ich lesen muss. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Würde ich auch gerne wissen. That's a secret. Alles klar, danke dafür. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Yeah? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Was steht hier aber? I run my fingertip down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. Nah, me neither. Bro, du glaubst nicht etwa, dass ich auf so dumme Kacke reinfalle. Also, ich bin schon recht dumm, aber ich bin nicht so dumm, dass ich auf sowas reinfalle. So, oh nein, ich krieg das nicht hin. Oh, verdammt, scheiße. Bla bla bla. Nein, das wird nicht. Du kriegst das nicht hin. Egal was du versuchst. Ich bin schlauer, ich bin besser. Punkt. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight neither. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Ja, of course they would. Ja, wir haben es gerade bemerkt, also Diggi. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Oh, ist doch jemand sauer. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, das tat weh. That's super mean. No shit. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Ich glaube nicht. Nummer 1. Nummer 1, Nummer 1. Ah, ich schreibe mir die auf. So. Ich habe jetzt, wir haben das erste, haben wir. Jetzt können noch die letzten rein. So, das letzte ist wirklich kurz bevor sie sich erhängt. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Oh, wir können noch mehr machen, wenn du willst. Yeah? But don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Oh. It's okay though. I'm happy we are like this. Oh, du bist glücklich, dass deine Brust anfällt. Alles klar. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Die Antwort? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Jetzt kommt die Antwort. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Eine gute Antwort. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh. It means my boobs got bigger again. Eigentlich ist mir das komplett egal. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you'll look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Definitiv besser, also. Phew, this is so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Die fucking Logik, die du gesagt hast. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend and he wouldn't even let you do things like this. True. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Was sagst du zu dem Typen, der dich sterben lassen wird? So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Sie hat die Wahrheit gesagt. Jeez, well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Ja, du bringst dich nach im Nachhinein um, deswegen. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. We're doing it again, Sarah. Oh, but I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah, Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Justin, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots array to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I read you something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration. Oh no, that everyone's fine. Okay. Okay. Monikas wird immer dasselbe sein wahrscheinlich. Halt das ein... Okay, ja, das ist einfach dasselbe. So, das ist wahrscheinlich jetzt wieder Hole oder sowas. Hole in the wall. And he on the other side was looking in. Guess it. Okay, wirklich, Monika ist das immer dasselbe. Yuri wird wahrscheinlich auch gleich sein, weil es nicht für sie geschrieben. Ja, das ist immer dasselbe. Sayoris und Natsukis werden anders sein, weil wir Natsuki noch nicht gesehen haben, wenn sie sagt, das war alles komplett scheiße. Ich hab keinen Bock, das alles nochmal neu zu lesen. Okay, danke. So, Sayori und Natsuki werden anders sein. Wir starten mit Natsuki, weil Natsuki haben wir nicht gesehen. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad, it just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, whoa, ich war ein böser Junge, also. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. But just be honest, I am. Why are you so convincing? Oh, sorry, okay. Ab da ist es. Ab da war es dasselbe. Also, Sayori sollte hoffentlich anders sein. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Justin. Yeah? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, Yuri's opinion was made to control. Sure, you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Justin poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs her cheek against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just remind me of how you're really part of the club now, not to mention the fact I'm staring at you in the club room. Oh, well, of course, I'm not really into it, that doesn't mean I break my promise. See, just like I said before, something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sarah. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Okay. That would be my thinking. Alright, yay, now you'll read my poem too. Obviously, das mit den, ja, und Breakfast. Sayori. Ja, okay. Das ist wieder dasselbe. Also nach dem ist das immer dasselbe. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I'm glad. Ja, okay. Ist das einfach wieder der Streit? Wirklich, ich skippe alles durch. Es tut mir leid, aber ich habe keinen Bock. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Justin, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful, what the fuck? Big and beautiful, oh. I like big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly, and Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Mitsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Guess what? Never okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Okay. Yeah, ready to go. Bro, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, is it kind of headmaster? No. I think everyone's like that. Every day is going to be so much fun. So serious. So in caught on this duration, I mean, sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does really need to stop here. Well, we'll just have to see what future holds. Ja, Entschuldigung für einen Moment. Ich habe keinen Bock mehr, die ganze Sache nochmal zu lesen. Okay. Awesome. Charted. Bliss. Suicide ist nicht das bei nicht bei die Anxiety. Nein. Sing. Oh ja, ich glaube Sing war bei dir, ne? Genau, Sing. Disarray. Disown. Crimson. Hair. Music. Determination. Lazy. Oh, lazy könnte zu dir passen. Jo, lazy. Hope. Hurt. Oh. Bad. Du bist safe. Bad. Massacre. Beauty. Warm. Loud. Together. Sadness. Ja, Sadness. Smile warst du auch noch? Ja, Smile. Cry. Precious. Anger. No. Intolerable. Ocean. Love. Alone. Und Melody? Nein. Charm. Okay, wir haben wieder eins für Sayori. And the past it's time for the club meeting. I've got a little more from. Hi Justin, so Justin, not used to being club, that's all I see, that's all pretty simple, good mood. Kinda hungry. Will you come with me tomorrow? Für die Leute, die jetzt halt gerade erst da sind, tut mir leid, aber ich habe das halt schon alles durch und ich habe keinen Bock, das nochmal alles hier. So, I'm super sorry. So, jetzt kommt nämlich der Teil, wo wieder der neu ist. Justin. Sari suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go to find some crayons, some markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, are you going with Justin to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring ancient classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Justin? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sie ist auch ein Kind. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Das sind immer die guten Menschen eigentlich. Das sind tatsächlich die guten. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Justin, you're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final moments between my fingers, but to what ends I have summoned this joy. For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ja, keiner interessiert's. Ich rede so viel weniger, weil ich einfach nur noch Bock habe, dieses Game durchzuspielen. Ich will dieses Game fertig haben. Das ist alles, was ich will. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited, this festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Justin, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, it's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Schön für dich. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Nostalgie ist immer geil, tatsächlich. Ach, das... Noch besser ist, bald werde ich noch DDLC Plus machen müssen. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They are the best brand too. Keine Ahnung, frag mich bitte nicht. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her fork right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. We'll have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Erstmal, ich möchte Licht. Mir fehlt vernünftiges Licht in meinem Zimmer. So, wir machen das Licht an. So, wir haben das zweite für Sayori. Jetzt haben wir noch das dritte und das ist einfach nur noch für mich. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Nobody cares. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of your forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Justin, where would I even find ice around this time? Oh, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like an unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sarah makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sarah on the shoulder and I run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap, starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Alles klar, verstehe ich allerdings. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stinks. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey Justin, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? Ja, tatsächlich, was meinst du wirklich? You know how we used to play outside all the time? Achso, und du verletzt dich wieder. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. Normal, also. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. Ja, kenne ich. Ich war auch so, tatsächlich. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me stop crying. It was almost you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Eigentlich nicht, sie hat sich selbst schuld, dass sie dich verletzt hat. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Justin, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Ja, weil das Spiel das verlangt von mir. Even after all these years, you are rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You are really a sweetheart. Oh, dank dir. No, don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Justin, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Nein. Wart bis Sonntag ab. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Daisy ist depressiv. Damit du das schon mal weißt. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to their feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just ready to start with our cheering. The opponent. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. Forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Justin. Wie immer. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Ach, was? Was du nicht sagst. You're that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Because I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. So, Monika, es wird wieder dasselbe sein. Nichts Neues. Genau wie Yuri. So, dann kommt Yuri, weil sie ist genau dasselbe. Are you still mad at me? Oh wait, na warte. Nein, das ist anders. So disrespecting Natsuki. Also, letztes Mal war sie ja sauer und wollte nichts mehr mit uns zu tun haben, weil wir für Natsuki waren. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I just read... Oh no, Yuri, you might be reading the... What's that? Things went my finger off his... What if I... Please... Monica won't, but it's not fair when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Oh, Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if I don't concern. My books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles, having frustrated. I don't hate her, but she's... Yeah, okay. All I can do is accept that she's now... Okay. Aber nichts Neues. Natsuki, das ist neu wieder. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Well, phew what? Oh well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience so long. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Ah, you think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Oh, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Almost a little unnecessary. But I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. We could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem now. Here. Amy likes spiders. I don't fucking care. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. So, und dann war es auch wieder. So, jetzt kommt Sayori Gun. Justin, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Yeah? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings for you than I can for myself. Das heißt, dass du fucking auf sie stehst, heißt das auch. We have that kind of weird connection. Diese Connection auch, sie steht auf dich, du stehst auf sie, Punkt. Das ist die Connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain to you, do you, Sayori? Eine Sache muss ich schnell noch nachgucken. Ich muss halt gucken. Okay, Einschränkungen keine. Ich bin gerade auf meinem YouTube-Kanal. Kurz, weil ich habe nebenbei das Video hochgeladen. Und eins davon ist Urheberrecht. Schon urheberrechtlich geschützte Inhalte von der Urheberrechteinhaber erlaubt, dass die Inhalte auf YouTube verwendet werden. Alles klar. Wenn das so ist, ist das wahrscheinlich der Song am Ende. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? My pet Sayori said. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Oh, ja, are you sure about that? Ja, definitiv bist du dir da sicher, Digi. Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Oh, du kannst mit was anderes noch rumfiddeln. Hey Justin, would you give me your poem? Kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah, I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece as she dropped. The one piece. Being in... But being inattentive oder irgendwie sowas for surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine, I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencils. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. Grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry, I'm sure I'll like it. Ja, das ist Bottles nur. Holy crap, Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I'm gonna write the best one? Und das war's auch schon wieder. Okay, everyone, we're all done each other's poems, right? I have something to explain. Well, sort of, do we really have to do something for the festival? So we can put anything together in just a few days. Well, let's just embarrass ourselves. So, wir sind... Ja, das ist jetzt einfach wieder irgendwas, der ganze Text, den wir schon hatten. I agree. I don't think it's much task, but... So, und jetzt... Okay, Monika. Monika. Ist das dasselbe? So, jetzt kommt nämlich eine... This poem is called Yuri's anxiously glanced to each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Okay, das ist glaube ich alles. This moment you practice you refuse to do is why she's suddenly putting in so much effort. Yuri gets past first comes lines, her voice changes. Okay, das habe ich schon gesagt. Das ist wie dasselbe so, als ich singen musste vor den Leuten. So. Ah ne, das war schon immer so. Yuri geht und am Ende will der Tsuki, dass ich folge. Okay, doch, ich hab's verwechselt. Das erste. Okay, jetzt soll ich machen. Bin gespannt, aber was sie jetzt gleich sagt. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Justin. You don't have to say. Whatever, let's go already. Let's have noise come. I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sarah is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sarah fumbles with her own words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Would still walk with you home. Sayori, I really think I would ditch you for Yuri. Yeah? Yuri ist scheiße. But she's so beautiful and smart. Diggi, nein, sie ist für mich nicht beautiful. Smart vielleicht, aber sie ist für mich, ich finde sie nicht hübsch. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Justin. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes, sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Okay, und das war's schon wieder. So. Haben wir Hopeless. Hopeless. Romance. Promise. Raindrops. War das? Nein. Die Zone war es auch nicht. Nur Effulgent. Shiny. Vielleicht shiny? Ich fühle mich gerade so wie bei Double. Clouds. Suicide Effulgent ist es nicht. Ist es nicht Whistle? Nein. Dishonor ist auch nicht. Radar ist auch nicht. Contamination ist auch nicht. Vibrant. Nein. Cloud auch nicht. Jumpy. Jumpy? Nein. Shine. Okay, wir nehmen einfach Effulgent, ja. Ja, da gab's nicht. Scars. Fuck! Na. Daydream. Ich mach trotzdem die 4 Bad, ne? Bad. Calm. That Flee. No. Depression. Empty bottles. Tragedy. Tatsächlich. Sadness. Was das hier passt, das nicht. Pain. Sing. Explode. Oh mein Gott. Das hätte ich genommen. Imagination. Wir haben kein I. Defeat. Oh, das könnte bei dir passen. Lipstick. Waterfall. Mouse. Memories. So question. No. Climax. Excitement. Flower. Und Family was noch wieder. Ich glaube, ich habe auch schon 2 Yuri-Sachen drin. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I walked in the door. Are we practicing? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's just spacing out again. So, das ist immer wieder dasselbe. Ist das Screen schwarz wieder. So, jetzt. Okay, everyone. Oh, some time passed, Monica called her. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know everything back normal, everyone got to retrieve their poems and do the same. And come on, can smile at me. I wonder what she's watching. What say are we? Oh. Monika sollte dasselbe sein. That reminds me about how Sarah's been a little bit of today. Oh. Oh, sorry, okay, das ist nochmal. Ja, okay, sorry. Wir lesen das noch wieder. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how you and your poems and Sarah's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other's every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sarah's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Justin, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sarah's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of the sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. No. Ja, okay, das ist jetzt das wieder dasselbe. Wir gehen mal zu Yuri's, wer nicht benutzt. Okay. Natsuki. Das ist wieder neu. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotional invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? Oh ja, hab grad gelesen, anyway, deswegen, ja okay. That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess it's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Oh, that's annoying, huh? I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave our memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Ooh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you'll let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh, verdammter Scheiß, falsch. Yeah, felt like I kept writing about negative things. I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Actually hat sie recht, also mir fällt nichts Negatives ein, wenn ich über den Beach nachdenke. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri, I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both write about it or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very last, it was good practice. Against nochmal Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Justin. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see you smile on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Justin, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. Wir haben fast Sayoris Weg abgeschlossen, dann müssen wir nur noch Yuris machen und nochmal Natsukis. So, nachdem wir Yuris gemacht haben und die Yuris Dialog endlich mal gelesen haben, müssen wir einfach nur durchklicken. Es tut mir leid, dass der Stream ein bisschen langweiliger ist, aber so ist es halt manchmal. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. Du Arschloch, hast das einfach von Natsuki geklaut. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. And so sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking about you. Sayori, no, Justin, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't ever happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. So, okay, das war's wieder. So, das war's wieder, deswegen klicken wir uns durch. Ich kann jetzt natürlich nicht Sayori nehmen. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much, yeah? No, sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Monica, well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the latest help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is her work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Justin was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to properly distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for just to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. So, Yuki and Natsuki. Like Frankenstein could be a lot of fun. So, das ist jetzt einfach nur dasselbe, das ist einfach nur jetzt eine Zugis-Route sozusagen. It's already Sunday und dann es geht weiter. Speedrun. So, ey, also Speedrun DDLC. Ist das was anderes? Warte, ich lese das jetzt durch. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? You're supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sari has already left by the time we asked me. What about you, Monica? Die erzählen einfach über ihre Depression jetzt. Let's speedrun DDLC. Let's speedrun DDLC. Warte. Okay. Ja, das ist einfach nur... Ja, das ist dasselbe. Ja, wie? Oh ja, das ist... So, und jetzt lecken wir das von dem Finger ab. Okay, wir haben es fast geschafft. Wir haben fast Sayoris Ding geschafft. Felde dafür verloren. So, wir haben es fast. Ja. So. So, da haben wir's. Wir müssen jetzt I love you wählen. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with you with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Justin. Wir haben's. Wir haben Sayori. Sayori is finished. Suddenly Sayori whips her arms tightly around me. Justin, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms, pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Justin. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Justin. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly releases each other. Okay, use the skip button. So. Also wir können jetzt alles wieder skippen, ne? Oh, das macht es um einiges leichter. So, weil jetzt brauchen wir nämlich noch Yuri und dann sind wir komplett fertig. Yuri Poem Words. So. Brauchen wir After Emmet. Das wird jetzt wieder so lang dauern. Fester. Misery. Das kann ich mir bei dir auch noch vorstellen? Nee. Horror. Eternity. Flee. Flee. Variant. Electricity. Auch immer. Aura. Loud. After image. Spinning. Oh nee. Cage. Oh ja, Cage könntest du sagen. Cage, ja. Frightening. Party? Ist nicht, bisschen nicht. Depression, Melancholy. Explode. Oh, kannst du nicht sagen, dass nicht Explode ist hier. Explode. Tragedy. Ich würde trotzdem gucken, ob ich... Nein, wusste ich. Agonizing. Jumpy. Imagination. Vitality. Sticky. Disaster. Romance. Magst du Romance? Nee. Flying. Anger, was nicht skippen. Empty. No. Clumsy, das nicht Romance. Blanket. Skipping. Muss was machen. Ich habe nichts mehr gefunden. Cloud. Was? Cloud? No. Whisper. Oh, das könnte ich mir bei dir vorstellen. Time. Rap allerdings. Last warst du auch noch und der. Oh, okay. Zwei haben wir. Wir haben zwei Abwaschen. Oh, das ist viel leichter. Furious, but at the same time with... Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. So I'm sorry, it's very eerie. Let's see, gerne müssen wir durchspielen. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in a book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Yeah, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. I was curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that your Ray isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad you're here. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You're right, it sounds like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Justin? Well, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. Danach will ich nur skippen. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Also, einfach nach dem dritten Ding müssen wir mit Monika sprechen. And because you have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe you. Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided moral interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Anyway, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly returned the book and that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, I'm not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see, well just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. Schlimm ist, ich habe das schon gelesen. Ich kenne das schon, das ist aus Akt 2 kenne ich das nämlich schon. As soon as I understand what Yuri means about reading in company, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but feeling is somewhat comforting. There is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Shut up. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of us. Oh. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold my book open. Boah, dass ich diese letzten 3 Tage mich mit diesem Spiel beschäftige. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Dann mal Nummer 1. Nummer 1. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feel like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism. Ja, du willst definitiv nichts Falsches machen, das merkt man. Und hier haben wir es wieder. Mein Creeper-Face und meine Monas. But they're kind of reminiscent of some mannerism. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Justin, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Greg felt spared from finishing her thought. It's alright. Is everything alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close the top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks you up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Back into my bag, back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Achso, kann ich das... So, wir starten mit Sayori. Oh. Okay, das haben wir schon. Das haben wir schon. Ich will halt nicht alles wieder neu lesen, was ich schon kenne. Oh. Ich Idiot habe meinen Ton auf Versehen ausgemacht. Dann gehen wir zu Natsuki. Justin, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? What the fuck? Oh no. Okay, nee, das ist dasselbe. Justin, if I'm not going to DDLC Club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in it. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Ja. So, jetzt kann ich wieder skippen. Okay, das wartet. So, wir machen Monika. Great job, Justin. What's going in my head while reading? It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some efforts. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuisance. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her levels, but don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing, just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Danke. Sehr interessantes Spiel, dass ich da das meiste einfach nur durchskippe, weil ich das Drecksende, das letzte Ende freischalten möchte. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Auch wenn es sich aussieht, das Ding ist ein Horrorspiel tatsächlich, also trotzdem High Lotti erstmal. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. Habe ich das schon? Das kenne ich schon. Ja, jetzt kommt neu. Oh, fuck. Son of a gun. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I said it out loud? Your first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. I really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Jesus, bitte erschieß mich. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Ich sag dir auch noch mal Moin wieder. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Ich muss jetzt gerade in mein, unbeliebtesten Charakter. Was genau tust du? Ich versuche das Spiel komplett durchzuspielen. Das heißt sozusagen einfach nur durch die Dialoge skippen erstmal und warten, bis Horrorstuff kommt. So, wenn du die anderen Dinger gucken willst, wie ich das andere gespielt habe, was wirklich passiert ist, solltest du am besten mein Normal Playthrough angucken. Das Game ist ein Horrorspiel getarnt in einen Dating-Simulator. Basic Ding ist, es geht um einen Charakter, die weiß, was sie im Spiel ist, die allerdings in den Player verknallt ist und deswegen alle ihre Club-Members tötet. Und dann auch mit den Gamefiles experimentiert, sagen wir es mal so, und alle Charaktere löscht. Und das Ganze und am Ende auch das ganze Spiel. Ich habe Scheiß erklärt, müsstest du dir entweder irgendwie angucken, eine Kurzerklärung oder sowas. Und ich versuche, und das sind dann, ja, und in dem Spiel gibt es halt 3 Enden. 2 habe ich abgeschlossen, ich versuche jetzt gerade das 3. zu bekommen. Und dafür muss ich halt jeden Charakter einmal sozusagen durchspielen. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Kann ich mir vorstellen. Du könntest natürlich auch um die 6 Stunden angucken auf meinem YouTube-Kanal. Auf meinem 2., den ich heute erstellt habe. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on that. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that... war mir bewusst. New writers is that they try to make their style every deliberate. Also ja, okay, das haben wir schon alles. Das heißt, wir können das alles abschließen hier. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Justin. Me too. So, das ist sozusagen gerade mein Playthrough. Oh, ja. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, kann mag dich. You're a seriously talented writer. Nein, bist du nicht. It's not the secret that I was impressed. Nein, war ich nicht. Well, but there's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and becomes something really personal. Meinetwegen. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Juckt mich nicht. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Du solltest auch. Dass du meinen Lieblingscharakter so beleidigst. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. You means well, and if you just told her how you felt... Sorry, Natsuki. Ich wollte das nicht. Ich wollte nicht, dass du, dass das so ist. Ich wollte nicht gegen dich stellen. Ich muss aber. You means well, and if you just told her how you feel, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that, Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Natsuki, ich hoffe, du hast sie zu Tode beleidigt. Ich habe nicht vergessen, was du gesagt hast immer. Gestern ist es ein Tag schon her, dass ich gelesen habe, was du da gesagt hast. Natsuki clenches her fist. Yeah, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point. Sie ist 18. Sie ist 18. Sie ist 18. Du kannst googeln, kannst ihren Namen googeln, also Name und das Game googeln, da steht, sie ist fucking 18, aber die ist 1,49, glaube ich, war das. Wenn wir so viel gelesen haben. Deswegen, she's trapped at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. Sie ist halt mein Favorite Character. Also, jeder hat Favorite Character und das ist meine halt. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clean my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Also, wenn ich hab dich schon gesehen und du sahst nicht für mich aus, als würdest du aussehen wie ein kleines Kind. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hand while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Und du kannst Deutsch sprechen. Also ich rede jetzt hier nur Englisch, weil ich das Ding vorlesen muss. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Solltest auch. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Ja, eigentlich tue ich das, aber ich muss deinen Durchgang spielen. Keine Ahnung, wie groß du bist, aber ehrlich gesagt ist mir auch egal, wie groß du bist. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Doch, klar, hasse ich dich, Yuri. Ich mag dich nicht. Du bist Platz 4. Der letzte Platz. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Justin. You're too kind. Danke, kein Problem. Trotzdem mag ich dich nicht. Wer meinst du die hier? Ist nicht mein Charakter. Also, ist nicht mein favorite character. Sie ist mein least favorite character. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. Sie heißt Yuri. Such dir ein Bild raus, dann kannst du ein paar Sachen von dem Bild machen. Nur zur Info. Irgendwann berührt sie sich mit einem Stift, den wir fallen gelassen haben, und er sticht sich selbst. Und lässt ein ihr Geruch auf ein Blatt Papier da, das sie uns dann schenkt. Sehr süß also. Und sie ritzt sich auch noch. Das ist auch noch eine Sache. One thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful, so, yeah? What thing did Natsuki say? Achso, ich weiß, worüber du sprichst. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Digi, sie redet über deine I still like her. Kannst ja mögen, trotzdem ist mein least favorite. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Kann ich skippen? Ja. Okay. Das ist auch noch eine Sache, die es gibt hier. Ich muss nämlich ein Gedicht jetzt für sie schreiben. Electricity war für dich. Depression warst du. Vertigo. Was Vertigo? Keine Ahnung. Das bist du allerdings. Waterfall. Fuck! Falscher. Analysis. Analysis, was bist bestimmt du? Analysis. Suicide. Nur zur Info, sie mag Suicide. Beauty, Fireflies. Tragedy. Tragedy bist du. Vitality. Vitality. Ich habe eine Liste, deswegen. Forgive. Comfort. Bist du Forgive? Oh, ich hasse diese Scheiße. Nein. Joey, bist du nicht. Death. Motherfucker! Starscream. Ja. Unending, ja, das sehe ich dich auch. Unending. Tenacious. Ja. Universe. Ja, das bist auch. Rain Cloud, das bist du. Daydream hatten wir, glaube ich, müsstest du dann sein, ne? Nein, natürlich nicht. Philosophy, ja doch, Philosophy, glaube ich. Ja, Philosophy. Climax, das bist du wieder. Destiny. Cloud. Boop. Intellectual. Ja, das bist du höchstwahrscheinlich. Gib mir das hier. Intellectual. After Image. Cry. Bist du Cry? Nein, du bist nicht Cry. Ah, du warst fester. Keine Ahnung, was aus. Judgment. Meager. Was ist Meager? Okay. So, 2 von 3 geschafft. Skip. Achso, nur zur Info. Ihr wird irgendwie das Genick gebrochen, sie ersticht sich und sie erhängt sich. Falls sich das interessiert. Und sie ist die Person, die alle dazu bringt. Oh, fuck, jetzt kommt sie wieder. Hey Yuri, I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Spoiler, nee, nicht Spoiler. Das wirst du kaum noch sehen, weil ich die ganze Scheiße danach durchskippen werde, weil ich nur das Ende mag. Ja, nur zur Info, wir müssen ja am Ende löschen. I know. I was kind of just waiting for you. Waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The can with a folder inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Nur zur Info, ich kenne den Weg gar nicht. Ich kenne die Route nicht, die ich da gerade mache. Ich habe noch nie diese Yuri-Route gemacht, die Yuri-Route. Deswegen, das ist für mich alles ganz neu. To my surprise, by the way, she really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Her appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where to? Off to? We're just, Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one-person job, is it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Justin in club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Now let's go, Justin. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Du hast es gerade getan, deswegen. Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Alles. Alles ist falsch mit dir. No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. Nein, denke ich nicht. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Doch. Justin, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Wenn du mich, also mein echtes Ich jetzt sehen würdest, würdest du sehen, dass ich nicht nice zu dir bin. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Tatsächlich hast du da recht. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Would you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Bitch, why are you so good? Warum habe ich so geile Advice? So geile Advice. What kind of friend would do that? Oh, fuck, mein Bildschirm will ausgehen. What kind of friend would do that? A friend? You say, wir sind Freund? Yuri lifts her head. Justin, I really like being friends with you, ich nicht? Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too, hör auf zu lügen. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Wenn ich das so weit... Das kann ich eh nicht mehr benutzen, ich bin dumm. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Justin, do you like oolong tea? Was ist oolong tea immer noch? Oh yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course! I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming to little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. Juckt mich nicht. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Juckt mich auch nicht. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Nein, das nicht. You don't push yourself too much. Bitte push dich von der Klippe. You're always worrying about me, Justin. It's very endearing. Juckt mich nicht. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Justin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Und da sind wir wieder an der Stelle, wo ich mich aufrege, so gegen eine Wand sich anzulehnen. Ist okay, aber du hast die extra Lehnen so an so einen Stuhl. Du kannst dich auch zurücklehnen und so lesen. Du musst nicht so nach vorne gebeugt sitzen, wie jeder Gamer, wenn er Tryhard macht. Also bitte. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why is that? It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over it like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies and kept in from Sarah's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Einfach lesen. Yuri was always kind of cute, but nah, finde ich nicht. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Damn, your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, it's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Wir wissen alle, mein Freund. Wir wissen alle, dass du genau das nur willst. So shut the fuck up und mach's einfach. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Das ist recht schwer, wenn du auf dem Boden sitzt und eine Wand hast. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Fumble with was mit beim Sound. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book and to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Huh? You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I hold the book okay. Are you sure? Of course. 2. Wir haben das zweite Ding jetzt endlich. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resisting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth. Motherfucker, ich kenne diese ganzen Texte schon. Warum muss ich die noch lesen? Ich kenne die nur aus Akt 2 und nicht Akt 1, Motherfucker. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in my mouth. You hätte es auch was anderes in ihren Mund placen können, das weißt du ganz genau. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Well, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Ja, du hast Schokolade gegessen. Justin, so sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Du hast doch fucking Schokolade gegessen! Der hat dir nur die Schokolade so zum Mund gehalten, Diggi. Oh nein! Fuck! Es ist schlimm! Die Welt geht unter! Nein! Fuck! I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's, well... You're just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Whoa. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my finger. Okay, everyone. Yuri holds back. It's time to share poems. Justin, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick the bag of chocolate. And in the end, we have to hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, wir starten mit Sayori. I like this one. This has a nice feeling in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, must be a good poem. Okay, das kenne ich schon. Well, I don't really know how to try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Let's see. I guess like happy poem. Okay, das ist wirklich nur dasselbe. Also wir können das auch wieder skippen. Bottles, I don't care about that. Holy crap, shut the fuck up. Wait a minute. Ja, das Bittersweet, das hatte ich ja noch nicht in dem Run. Okay. Natsuki, kann ich skippen? Nein. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort to... Oh, danke, dass du mir endlich mal ein Kompliment gibst. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. Never mind. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you are at Yuri's level. Natsuki stops his shoulder all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, looks like I'm in trouble. Someone struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take a stupid poem if you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Okay, wir sind tatsächlich älter als 18. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Eigentlich schon, aber scheiß drauf. Okay, Monika. Kann ich skippen? Lass mich skippen. Danke. This one's good. Oh, fuck. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Nah, finde ich gar nicht. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She likes like a total different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Oh, when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal compensation out of her. Ach, was juckt es mich allerdings? Trust me, I've tried. Juckt halt, keiner hat gefragt. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean it in a bad way. Doch, ich hoffe schon, dass du es in einem bad way meinst. Denn es juckt mich eigentlich gar nicht. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish you didn't keep so much to yourself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh, no, schade. Wait, really? You're a fictional one anyway. Fuck. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. Papa. Oh, let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Justin? This one might even better than yesterday's. I don't care! How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. Ich appreciate dich gar nicht. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Cool. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Yeah. Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Weil sie keine Freunde hat, bitch! Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you, nein, ich kann deine Schrift nicht lesen. The raccoon, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe... It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. He always come back. The enticing beauty, my cutting knife was the symptom. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was da steht. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon incitants its place and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, and perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon was taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion condition. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Hat sie den jetzt getötet? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it face value, then I can't even figure out what's it supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. I don't care. Wieso erzählst du mir das? Ich will einfach nur deine scheiß Bilder bekommen, die du da hast. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Ja, will sie auch. Don't you have anything like that, Justin? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own greatness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, bis auch, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Nein. Meine ganze Konzentration geht weg und ich habe hier schon eine ganze Energy-Flasche fast weg. Und ich sag Energy-Flasche, weil das wirklich 1,5 Liter voll Action-Energy ist. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, there really aren't many people like you, Justin. But that's exaggerating a little bit. Just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. So, wir sind jetzt wieder hier fast... Alter, das ist so... Das ist so lange, hätte ich das nochmal durchgelesen. Ich wäre hier eine halbe Stunde. I would walk home with Fury because... Walking home with Fury, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with that I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Ich werde dich nicht brauchen. Need you. Sorry, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Du bist zwar mein zweitfavorite Character, allerdings trotzdem. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Just say so. The conversation trades off and I let myself feeling, but it was kind of her fault for tracking me into such weird question. I can just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. So. Das letzte scheiß Poem. Bis hast du Determination. Determination. Heaven sent. Du bist Heaven sent. Heaven sent. Nature. Da sehe ich tatsächlich dich, wenn ich schon Landscape und sowas hier habe. Das fucking N. LMN. Ah. Du bist wohl nicht Nature. Variance. Variance. Disoriented. Disoriented. Existence. Komm, was Existence sein? Existence. Electricity. Vicious. Crimson. Grief. Da denke ich mir auch an dich. Nein, tatsächlich nicht. Analysis. Ist Analysis? Analysis. Komm, was du. Raincard, was du. Excited. Raindrops, bist du. Contamination? Contamination. Okay. Depression, was du. Nightgown. Wir haben kein N. Disaster. Tenacious. Natürlich das Ding auch heißt. Precious. Du warst nicht precious. Extraordinary. Das warst du. Das kann ich nicht. Philosophy. Suicide. Graveyard. Explode. Nee, Melody war du. Infernal. Massacre. Vital. Judgment, das weiß ich. Und Tragedy. Nein, okay, ich brauche noch eine Sache. Party ist nicht deins. Rose. Rose ist wahrscheinlich deins. Nein. Philosophy ist selling. Memories. Memories. Vielleicht Memories. Sticky. Ernsthaft passt nichts. Clowns. Ich muss, ja. Tragedy. Da war nichts mehr für sie. Okay. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice her peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen you approach anyone or some compensation on her own accord, so I have no choice but approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Leider tust du das. Like you didn't even do anything, but I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I was staring or anything. No, I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there's a there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yes, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but to wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sorry, Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Justin, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Ja, fick dich, ich kann das nicht mehr. Mary suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries aren't told even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. But I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Ich habe jetzt heute schon fast mehr als 6 Stunden Ich habe heute schon mehr als 6 Stunden aufgenommen. Here, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Wir machen Sayori first. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like. Okay, ich kenne die Stelle schon. So, Monica. That sounds gotten so refined, Justin. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole years. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. All she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things that are in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending the time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know Yuri isn't used to opening herself, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality, they're just a bandage. I say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway. Natsuki? Ja, das ist neu jetzt, weil du... Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Oh wow, das habe ich tatsächlich auch noch nie gesehen. Justin, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little bit envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yui, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You are really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone, weil keiner das mögen würde, was sie schreibt. It's kind of a shame, maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiled sadly. Justin, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type and they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you? I'm not know it all, Justin. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Justin. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri, and if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Nein, leider nicht. If you put it that way, yeah, we're really all friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Goes under the light part 2. The tendrils of my hair. Hatschi! Oh fuck, ich habe aus Versehen daneben geklickt. Oh fuck. Ich habe nämlich keinen Bock, das Ding zu lesen. Mein Gehirn macht nicht mit, diese ganze Schrift zu entziffern. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to you, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Bisschen da weitermachen. Okay, ich muss für heute ausmachen, denn ich muss morgen früh aufstehen wieder. Und, etc. bla bla bla. Und mein Gehirn macht das nicht mehr mit. Yuris Route finde ich langweilig, weil ich finde Yuri selbst langweilig. Deswegen, dass mein Gehirn nicht mehr mitmacht. Ja, dann, danke, dass ihr alle eingeschaltet habt. Ich hoffe, euch hat es gefallen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.